We're Ty and Soph. We quit our jobs to travel the world, and we're currently travelling through Southeast Asia. We've been travelling through Vietnam and have compiled together our top 10 things to do while you're there. Hope you enjoy.
Coming in at number 10 is Sunworld Ba Na Hills in Da Nang. When you first get to Ba Na Hills, you take a cable car all the way up a mountain and you're literally in the clouds. The first stop is straight to the Golden Bridge, where these huge hands are holding the bridge. It was super interesting. I've never seen anything like it before in my life, so I was fascinated by it. Some people get super lucky with the weather and they can see lovely clear views, but as you can see, we got super unlucky and it was wet and rainy. Being at Ba Na Hills is quite a surreal experience in itself, as it is quite a strange place to find in Vietnam. It is just a tourist attraction, amusement park. There was so much to do, although quite a lot of it was closed because of the weather, so that was a shame. But there was quite a lot of indoor things to do, like as you can see here, we're at some sort of Jurassic World. There was rides that we went on, there was games. But from what we've seen online, if the weather is good, they have way more entertainment on, like people dancing and singing outside. There's the roller coaster you can go on outside because that was closed when we were there. So yeah, if you do decide to go to Ba Na Hills, then just try and get there on a good weather day and you'll love it.
At number 9 we chose the TRANG boat ride, which is in Ninh Binh. We hopped on a rowboat along the Sao Khe River through limestone caves. It was really relaxing and there was many caves which apparently have been enlarged to accommodate boats. We spent around 1.5 hours on the boats. Make sure you bring a hat and sunscreen as it can be quite hot. Trang could be considered the Halong Bay on land. If you're not sure what Halong Bay is, then make sure you stick around in this video.
Coming in at number 8 is the street food tour. Now we are massive foodies, so we were very excited to get someone to show us around the places you would normally eat at, and it did not disappoint. The first stop on the street food tour was White Rose restaurant, and they served us white rose dumplings. These are a speciality of Vietnamese cuisine, and this particular restaurant served white rose dumplings to all of the restaurants in Hoi An. Next up, it was time for a banh mi. A banh mi is basically a short baguette that Vietnamese people eat, and they eat them in the morning normally. The woman said they eat them with one hand while riding their motorbike to work. Crazy, right? A quick coffee, and then it was time to roll our own pancakes. These are really tasty. They had prawn in them and salad and peanut sauce. Yeah, they were really good. But I do recommend anyone who's in Hoi An just get a food tour, because there's so many different foods in Vietnam and they help you find the places you wouldn't normally go to. So yeah, it was a great night.
Coming up at number 7 is VINPEARL and VINWONDERS. VINPEARL is a huge company which owns several experiences and hotels all over Vietnam, including VINWONDERS and VINPEARL Safari. VINPEARL Safari and VINWONDERS is located on the island of Quoc. It was a great day out. We started off at the safari. In our opinion, it was one of the best zoos and safari parks we've ever been to, even better than any we've been in England, where we're from. It was just so clean, there were so many different types of animals, they were really looked after well. It just had a really good feel to it, so I would definitely recommend a day out here. They had this really cool giraffe restaurant where you could literally sit and eat your lunch and the giraffes will be poking their heads through the restaurant. If you want to, you can buy a box of carrots to feed them. It was a really cool experience. We left VINPEARL and we got a taxi to VINWONDERS, which was only about a 5-minute ride away. VINWONDERS is like Vietnam's own version of Disneyland. It's a huge amusement park which has lots of rides, including a crazy roller coaster, which we nearly threw up on. It also has a really fun water park, so if you do plan to go here, make sure you bring your swimming costumes, because we forgot and we had to buy one when we were there. There were quite a few attractions, including an aquarium which wasn't open when we went and were due to be opened in May 2022. So when you guys go there, it all should be open and should be an amazing day out. All the attractions closed at the end of the day, and then everyone moved to the castle, and they put on a huge show with fire and water and lights, and it was really, really cool, and it was definitely Disneyland vibes.
At number 6, we have the Quoc tunnels located in Ho Chi Minh City. This was a really interesting day out learning about the Vietnamese War. Our tour guide was an ex-Vietnamese officer, so he had a real insight as to what happened here. We got to go inside the tunnels. He also showed us all the booby traps. Oh, and by the way, if anyone wants any information for any tours in this video, they'll all be in the description below. We highly recommend this for a day out if you're visiting Vietnam. We learned all about the fact that these tunnels were used for 7 years during the war, and they are 75 miles long. Absolutely crazy. We also got to shoot guns, as you can see right here, which is pretty cool. And that's Quoc tunnels at number 6.
At number 5, it's Hoi An lanterns. Hoi An has to be one of my favourite towns in Vietnam. It's just so beautiful, so colourful with all the different lanterns. Hoi An is an ancient town with cut-through canals. There's lots to do in Hoi An, but our most favourite thing that we did is take a boat trip on the canal. We lit up our own lanterns and floated them down the river. Vietnamese people believe that lighting and floating these lanterns on the river can bring health and happiness.
Next up, we have number 4, White Sand Dunes of Mui Ne. This day was absolutely wicked. So basically we woke up at 4 AM, ready for the sunrise, which I think is about 6:30, something like that. About an hour away from our hotel, guy picked us up in the Jeep, drove us to the White Sand Dunes. We then got on the back of this quad bike and watched the sunrise. What I will say though is when you go, make sure you ask the guy if you could ride the quad, because basically we thought we were going to ride the quad but ended up just being on the back of some guy's quad, which was very annoying, but at the same time it is what it is, and we still had a great time. Definitely a tick off the bucket list.
At number 3, it's the Hoi An Pass, voted one of the best coastal roads in the world by Top Gear. We rented a bike for the day and drove from Hoi An to Hue, or you can do vice versa. The pass is approximately 21 kilometers long, and the views you see are absolutely stunning.
Getting super close now, number 2, Ha Long Bay. Ha Long Bay is known for its emerald waters and thousands of islands. Being at this place literally just felt like I was in a King Kong movie. It was mental. We decided to get a cruise with a company called La Casta 5-star Cruise, and it was definitely a 5-star service. There was a jacuzzi, our room had the most insane view, the bathtub had the most insane view. The experience as a whole in Ha Long Bay just sort of made it what it was. We had 9-course meal I think, and a 7-course meal. It was just constant. You didn't have to think for yourself, they just looked after you so good. Definitely recommend it for anyone visiting Ha Long Bay.
And last but not least, our number 1 favourite thing that we did in Vietnam is the Ha Giang Loop. Wow! The Ha Giang Loop is high in the north of Vietnam, where the road winds through jaw-dropping canyons and breathtaking mountain passes. We did the loop through a tour guide which lasted 3 days in total.
Our tour guide's name was Ken, and if anyone's interested, his details will be down below. We paid him a flat fee for the whole 3 days. He took us around, he stayed with us, he organised everything. We did the loop on motorbikes, but if you don't feel comfortable riding the motorbike, just message Ken and he can speak to you about other options. He organised our homestays, he stopped when we needed food, we stopped when we needed drinks. It was very well run and organised. When we were at the top of Vietnam, right near the border of China, we went through a lot of villages, and it was a real eye-opener to see how some of these children were living. It was amazing to live the culture, see the culture, just be within the whole culture for 3 days. It was just unbelievable. I think it's a lifetime experience that we will just never forget. If you're looking to see the real Vietnam, if you really want to see the real culture, then make sure you definitely get involved in the Ha Giang Loop. It was unreal, and that's our number 1. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. It lets us know that you like our content.
And make sure you subscribe to us if you want to see more of our upcoming Vietnam videos.
See you next time. Bye.